Hello cubeheads and welcome back to PixARK. I'm Stegs and today we're going to be doing a little beginner's guide, looking at things like how to level up quicker, where to spawn and just generally what to do. So get yourself a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and let's do it. When you first join a server, you'll be asked to create a character. Now, I'm not going to spend loads of time on this because it's not really gameplay related. The only thing I would say is if you're a PvP player, you might well want to make your character smaller. To do this, go to the bottom left corner, click the body right here, and change these sliders as you see fit. That's right, I'm going to make you really tiny. Once you're happy with your character, you've got to find a place to spawn in. If you take a look over at the right side of the screen, you'll see a map with lots of different colors on the left-hand side of it. These colors represent the biomes and they go up in difficulty. So this brown area up here is called Doomland. You don't want to spawn there, you want to try and spawn in an area that is green. So click all of these rally points and find the area that has the most green around it and spawn there. When you spawn in, you'll parachute down into the map. Top tip, look down when you do this, otherwise you might end up falling into a cave. You can use the directional buttons to move yourself slightly when you've got the parachute open, so try and direct yourself more towards a safer area. Now that we've reached the ground, our first priority has to be leveling up, but we can't really do that without tools, so we're going to go and punch a tree to get some tools together. Once you've got some wood from a tree, go into your inventory, go to your craft menu, and craft yourself a wood axe and a wood pickaxe. The quickest and safest way for us to level up early game is to gather thatch like this and chop down trees. You'll see I've already leveled up there. Gathering thatch gives us 0.3 XP, and knocking down a tree gives us around 0.5, which is far more than any other activity that we're going to do early game right now. In terms of what to put your stats in, the ones you really want to be focusing on at the moment are health, stamina, and damage. Health for survivability, damage to help you kill things which will level you up quicker, and stamina because trust me, sooner or later a dino is going to chase you and you do not want to run out of stamina when that happens. Don't worry too much about other stats like weight and fortitude, for example. We don't really need them right now, but later on in the game, those are the stats that you'll be looking to pump a little bit more. Alright, we've been running around for, I'm not kidding, probably about 3 minutes, just gathering thatch and chopping wood down, and we're already at level 6. At level 6, we can start looking at some of these engrams. Now, obviously, the campfire is quite a necessity. You're also going to want some clothes and things like that, but the cool thing here is we can now make a spear, which means we can go and kill things. So now we want to craft a spear. We need some wood, fiber, and rock. We've already got the wood. To get fiber, we go up to these bushes and press E. And then to get some rocks, all we need to do is get our pickaxe out and hit these grass blocks down and probably go down about 2 layers. And then eventually, we'll find some rock. Basically, the entire grassland is covered in a layer of rock underneath, so you only need to hit out 2 grass blocks, and then you're likely to find some rock. So now you've crafted your spear, you're almost ready to take on some dinos. But first, I would highly recommend making yourself some clothes. To do this, you're gonna just need to grab a load of fiber. You've already grabbed loads of thatch anyway, so go to some bushes, get some more fiber, and craft yourself some clothes. Cool! Now we're all set to fight some dinos. The one that we want to fight here is a Phiomia. Yeah, we could go and kill the easy things like a dodo or a rabbit, but to be honest, they only give you 0.1 XP per kill. So the Phiomias give you a lot more than that. The easiest way to take on a Phiomia is to stay towards its rear and circle round it as you attack it. Now, I know it's not the nicest place to be. You're in direct firing line for poop, but trust me, you will thank me when you don't get hit very much. Cool, when the Phiomia dies, it's going to drop a meat block. Use your hatchet to get some leather out of it, and use your pickaxe to get some meat out of it. The level that we really want to get to here is level 15, so we can make some arrows. This makes killing dinos a lot easier, allowing you to level much faster. At level 10 though, you'll unlock stone tools, which will help with gathering resources, so be sure to craft them when you can, and carry on chopping trees, killing Phiomias, and gathering thatch to level up. Now, if you're finding yourself getting a little bit bored, which I can totally appreciate, all you've really been doing is running around gathering resources and killing a couple of Phiomias, you could well build a base now. But don't be going building one of those thatch bases. No. Don't do that. Just go straight for wood. It's unlocked at pretty much a couple of levels after thatch, so you may just as well wait until you hit the level. So if you've got up to level 7, go to your engrams page and unlock yourself all of the wood structures at level 7. Now, the reason I've been saying that you guys should be gathering loads of wood and gathering loads of thatch is because it does help with leveling up quite significantly, but it also helps very much with building a base. You've now got tons of resources to be able to just build 100 plus wood foundations. Yeah. Now, building in PixARK is really simple. You just place floor blocks first, put wall blocks on top of them, and put ceiling blocks on top. The only thing you might find weird is with the ceilings, you don't place them to the side of the walls. You have to put them on top first, and then you can place them on the side, like this. Remember as well to leave a big enough gap for your door. It takes up 2 blocks, like that. And there we have a beautiful looking house. But maybe you don't want to build, maybe you want to do something else, in which case you could try taming something. The coolest creature to tame at the moment, and the one that you can actually ride, is Apache. So all you need to do is make sure that you've got a berry in your 0 slot right there, walk up to the Apache, and press E when it prompts you to. Now once you've tamed the Apache, give it the best name you can think of. And then we need to make ourselves a saddle. You can find the Apache saddle in your engrams at level 5, and to make it, all you need is some leather and some thatch. Now once you've crafted your saddle, walk up to your dinosaur, press F to enter its inventory, and move the saddle from your inventory into its saddle slot right there. And now you can ride him! Now at this point you really want to be getting up to level 15, so you can take your Apache out and start killing some other dinosaurs with it, but do be careful, it will get killed very easily if you haven't tamed a high level one. So you've reached level 15, now you're going to go to engrams, slide all the way along until you find level 15, and you're going to unlock yourself a bow and an arrow. So to craft our bow, we just need wood, fiber, and leather. We already know how to get that. I've got it, so I'm going to craft it. Now for arrows, we need to find some flint. Flint is all along the ground. You'll be able to see it from a mile off, just over here, as you can see. Get your pickaxe out, hit it down a little bit, and you'll get 2 flint for each block. As you get better quality weapons, this won't take you anywhere near as long. To give you an example, a copper pickaxe will only take 1 hit on these flint. So now you've got a load of flint, you can craft a ton of arrows. Now this is why the arrows are absolutely fantastic. Getting to level 20 can be done relatively quickly by using the bow and arrow on Phiomias or larger dinos. But do be careful of the larger dinos, especially the sauropods. They are one-shot wonders. You're still going to be able to level up relatively quickly because you can kill more, and it's still worth grabbing thatch and wood to get the most XP possible. So now you've got a bow and arrow, you can start taming some useful dinos. The best mount you can get right now is a Pteranodon, but you've got to get to level 20 to be able to craft the saddle first. To tame a Pteranodon, all you need to do is make some sleepy arrows using the narco berries and an arrow. Shoot it into a Pteranodon's head. They should knock out within 1 or 2 shots, but higher level ones might take more. Once the Pteranodon's knocked out, chuck some meat into its inventory and watch it tame. But do keep an eye on the purple bar there. If it gets to 0, the tame will wake up. Once your Pteranodon is tamed and you've reached level 20, unlock the saddle, craft it, chuck it on his saddle slot, and you're pretty much good to go. Now you can scout out the entire map, and I would 100% recommend doing this. It's really important to be able to know your surroundings, even if you just scout a little bit. Plus, you're doing this from the safety of your own dino. A little warning, if you do see any of the portals, be a little bit careful about going into them, because some of them can lead you into the hands of a Cyclops. I don't have a clip of that, but it happened to me and it was very scary. Anyway, that's the end of the episode, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, push your face up against the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode!